Hello, everybody. Sage here. It's been a while since I've done a video, but I had seen on Zawaki that she had been viewed, had been discovered at that funeral home of her friend. And first let me preface this video with all alleged, my opinion, not facts. That is definitely, in my opinion, that is definitely NK. And she definitely um, she's changed. She's changed. But what I've also noticed about her, if you notice, look back on that video, do a close up of her eyes. In my opinion, she's pretty scary. Anyway, what I wanted to do is I wanted to do a reading. Um, I know that she has seen these videos that had come out of her, and I'm just kind of curious you know, what surrounds her right now regarding this. Like how she's feeling about it and, whatever. I just want to see what comes up. I'm just, throwing something at the wall regarding this reading to see just like an update regarding this lady after she was viewed online. I know she watches YouTube. So anyway, I did uh, shuffle before I began this video, but I'll do a couple more shufflings. I use, like always, the Marie Lenormand uh, little bluebird deck. And I also use the Grand Tableau spread, which utilizes all of the cards. I also read them in my own special way. I don't go by whoever their set rules. So I do them my way. I never use reversed cards, ever, ever, ever. So been doing this a long time. I've got my own methods, and to each their own. So anyway, this is what I'm going to do. I'll do a couple more shufflings. Again, all alleged. My opinion, not facts. Oh, I can already tell she's been doxxed. So there's somebody that knows where she's at that is not a friendly person. It was interesting. I'm gonna point something out really quick. The lady, I project the querent, which is Nicole Kessinger, onto the lady card, or if it was like a male like Chris Watts, it would be on the gentleman card. But for this reading, it's Nicole Kessinger onto the lady card. So here's the lady. There's the house and the towers beneath that. So her house is like a prison. she's like, she's in her own prison. She may as well be in prison, because she can't really leave her home. Um, she is getting, she had gotten recognized, of course, at that funeral. Um, People who she thought was her friends are not her friends. She's just kind of very paranoid. And anyway, I just thought that was interesting the way that had set up already. Birch rod is next to the lilies, which is like peace and tranquility. Strife, along with there's no peace and tranquility. The strife, the birch rod takes away the symbology of the lilies, which is there is no peace and tranquility. Yeah, interesting. Mm, yeah, she has been. She's been found out. She's been found. Um, Now she feels like she's going to be more easily recognized. Fear has increased within her. I'm just telling you guys what I'm seeing in the cards. Um, I'm not like, um, what I don't want to happen is I don't think that anybody should harass the gal. Okay. I think that she has created her own misery. Okay. This is karma in the works. She's already a prisoner in her own home. And you saw how she looks right now. I mean, she looks terrible. And again, her eyes. When I saw her eyes on video, you guys, I got struck by several different feelings, and one was, there's a lot of anger in there, inside of her, and which, what do you expect from her, right? I mean, in all actuality, she's not going to take responsibility for her actions or her decisions. So she, blames everybody else, and a chip on her shoulder, definitely. Not a happy person. There's also, according to the cards, there's addiction issues. Depression and addiction. Um, yeah, very, very interesting. And also, what is interesting is the fact that, and it kind of seems like this happens a lot with Nicole Kessinger readings, is the child is around the book, which is like hidden information, right? It's kind of interesting, isn't it? And the fox next to the scythe is um, a plan that was, very that was thought out and was put into motion, that created this issue. And this is just really, truly, just a verification of who she is, and according to the cards, um, what she helped do. And this is my opinion, you guys, but I really truly feel that she had a part in what happened with Shanann and her babies. I really, really do. A big part, for sure. The stork is, this is interesting too. So actually, it's just like all this information is coming at me at once. So the clover is, of course, it's like luck, right? And then to the corner, off to the corner here is the coffin, which is an ending of, and to the left of the coffin is flowers, which is gifts. I mean, there's just like the ending of gifts and the ending of love, and the bear next to the coffin is like in a big way. So in a big way, there's strife, and there's the lilies is that there's no peace and tranquility. It's just, and then to the corner here, it's just like um, to the corner of the birch rod is the sun, so there's lack of happiness. It's just um, it's insanity. Um, but above the coffin is like friends. There's like the ending of friends as well. So if you see all around here, there's just all around the coffin is really all this negativity. And to the left corner of the coffin is money, lack of money. Lack of money also leads to depression, and also when someone has issues with addiction issues, it kind of seems to happen hand in hand a lot. Is not all the time, but a lot, money issues, because booze is expensive, right? um so, and other stuff like that is expensive, so that stuff, it doesn't come cheap. um yeah, there's no pleasure. a loss of um a loss of everything. She has absolutely, shouldn't say it like this, but it's true. I mean, like any type of happiness in her future. There's no real future for this person. And she created it. I don't feel bad for her. In all actuality, if she would have gone to prison, it probably would have been better off. She would have been better off. Um, because um, you know, she's just stuck at her house, really, truly. I'm surprised she even went to that funeral, you guys. You know, she just feels like she's stuck. And she is. And she is. You know, there's definitely, how most people have dreams and they have aspirations. They're like, oh, like a 5-year plan or whatever. She doesn't have any of that. It's all just like stagnant sewer water. She's just like floating along in that stagnant sewer water. That's the best way I can describe it. No happiness. And I don't feel a bit sorry for her, not at all. But I was just kind of curious because huh, with her being seen, it kind of exacerbated everything for her as well. I mean, she's freaking out, you guys. She's like really freaking out. And also, when I do readings too, many times I'll see like these flash images in my head, and I'm seeing like flash images, and I don't think that this is right for people to do, but like harassing things to her, because she's been doxxed. So there's been things being left near her house or where she can find them, and she really truly is probably one of the most hated people on this planet. I don't think I'm saying that in an exaggerated way at all. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I feel like she's really truly one of the most hated people on this planet. And uh, when the person at the funeral, and who I believe who it was the person that was videoing. It was like a regular video camera. Um, from what I can see, that it wasn't like it was someone's phone or anything. So they really didn't do her any favors, right? Because now she's been discovered. I think that whereas before people knew where she was, but now this really solidifies it. And now that they've seen her again, it really brings to the forefront the horrible feelings uh, everybody has regarding. It's like a fresh wound has, an old wound has been reopened, and this horrible case regarding, what happened to Shanann and her babies, this will never, ever go away. It will never go away. And mainly because justice has not been fully, it just hasn't happened. And it's because of Nicole Kessinger. I mean, it's so obvious that there was more to this than you know, she should have been investigated more. Um, if she would have been more thoroughly investigated, either way, um, to find out either way if she was more involved or not, it would have put this case more at ease. But it wasn't. It was not investigated like it should have been at that time. But anyway, we can't go back, can we? So now that she, has shown her face and what she currently looks like I had said before in one of my other readings, her appearance has changed. A little bit bigger. She doesn't have that cute little, figure anymore. Can't reel in the guys as easily anymore. She's just, yeah, she's definitely not the same on the outside for sure. On the inside, she's soured a lot more. So, in my opinion, uh, yeah, I wouldn't trust her. I wouldn't trust being around her. That's just me, in my opinion. I wouldn't trust being around her. Um, she's all for herself. She would throw anybody underneath the bus to get ahead. Um, she still doesn't accept responsibility for her part in any of what happened. You know, it's almost like, yeah, it's like she has fooled herself into thinking, you know, well, that she's been like lying to herself, justifying it. That's what I'm trying to find a word. She's justifying it to herself, which I don't know how anybody can, but obviously she's not um normal. Like I don't like saying normal either, but she's just not like most people. You know how most people can like justify anything. So yeah, she's not a happy camper, you guys, not at all. The moon above the lilies, that's in the clouds. There's lots of doubts and lots of emotional mood swings. Clouds next to the sun is no no happiness, and of course next to the birch rod as well is definitely no happiness. It's like there's just nothing good about this reading at all. It's just there's not one good thing about this at all. Um, Currently, she has been like so upset about this video going out. She's like, I can hear her saying like, heads are gonna roll. I'm so upset by this because she's like the birds are right next to the lady card, which is, Nicole Kessinger, according to this reading, and the snake is a lot of verbal lashing, right? Um, she is so upset by, you know, by this video coming out. So, it's very, very interesting. Again, like I said, there's just really not a great future for her. Um, I mean, really, truly, how can she anyway, right? I don't even need the cards to tell you that. I mean, she's recognized. She'll definitely be recognized now. I mean, everybody has seen the video of what she looks like now, you know? So, what? Whatever. She made her bed, so she can lay in it now. Anyway, um, very interesting. Um, yeah, one good thing in this reading. Interesting. All right, everybody. So, um, sorry I haven't done a video in a while. I just kind of I do that. I kind of disappear from the face of the earth for a little while. I don't, and also just to let you know, I don't do readings to like, to be known or anything like that. I do them because it's interesting to me, and if something in like what happened with Nicole Kessinger and her being found, that was interesting to me, and I kind of wondered, what is surrounding her now after that happened. We found out, but it's like sometimes I just kind of get a little bit discouraged, and I just kind of disappear from society for a while, So I don't mean to like abandon everybody. It just, you know, that's just my MO. Um, my friends all know this. My family knows it. And so anyway, um, I hope everybody enjoyed the reading, and I hope everybody is well. And I will look at you later.